Brian, Vaughn, and I, the artistic director, would like to take just a moment because we'd love to announce our 2020 season for you and give you all a hint of what we're going to be doing a year from now. To preface that, I just want to talk a little bit about some changes we have that are very exciting for 2020, and then Brian will tell you all those specific plays we've chosen for you for next year. So there have been a couple of big things that have happened here in Southern Utah at the university that have enabled us to think differently about how we produce and have opened up new possibilities for us, and we're really excited about that. We've long wanted to produce plays in June, but we were always kind of unable to make it work given our particular schedule. But because of a change in the academic schedule at Southern Utah University, we now have a possibility of doing that, and we're going to. So beginning in the year 2020, we will start producing plays in the month of June for the first time. So we will start in June of 2020, the first week in June. We'll start with 2 plays that'll run in repertory in the Ames Theater. And then in July, we'll do the schedule that we're accustomed to. The first week in July, we'll open 5 plays, and then we'll do some more plays after that. And Brian's going to tell you all those titles in just a second. The last thing I want to mention is I hope everybody's had a chance to visit what we sometimes call our outdoor living room. Over here, we have a new clock tower, a new concession stand, a new gift shop, and a lovely colonnade of trees. And if you haven't had a chance to visit over there, I hope you will. It's a wonderful new addition to the festival, and I'm glad I get to welcome you all to join us there. And with that, I'll introduce Brian Vaughn, our artistic director.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yes, we thought that this, on the last night of this particular week, we celebrated our 6th opening this afternoon with Henry VI, parts 2 and 3 in our Ames Theater. So this is the culmination of the first set of openings this week that began on Monday for the 2019 season. So we thought we'd roll into taking the opportunity to announce next season for 2020. As Frank said, tickets will go on sale soon, and beginning in June, early June, we'll be opening the Ames Theater. The whole season is built around love, laughter, romance, and a dash of revenge in the season. Beginning in the Eileen and Alan Ames Studio Theater will be a new musical called Desperate Measures, written by Peter Kellogg and David Friedman. Desperate Measures just recently played off-Broadway. It was a huge success. This is the West Coast premiere of the musical, and it basically revolves around Shakespeare's Measure for Measure. It's set in the American West. It's a lot of fun, rollicking, and I think it's going to be a real treat for our audiences. It's very Johnny Guitar, always Patsy Cline. It has that same sort of vibe. So I invite you to come see that. That's the first show that's opening, Desperate Measures. The second piece is a small cast version of William Shakespeare's Cymbeline. It's been quite some time since we've done Cymbeline. Cymbeline is one of the romance plays, and it'll be a real treat for our audience to see this play in a very intimate venue in the Eileen and Alan Ames Studio Theater. This show will run in rep with Desperate Measures, along with another play, which I'll mention here in just a minute, which opens later in our season. Those 2 plays will be followed by the 3 productions outside. We will be continuing our history cycle, picking up right where we left off with the end of Henry VI, Part 3, with William Shakespeare's Richard III. Yes, that'll be happening right here on the English side. Yeah, good of that. That will be followed by one of Shakespeare's most delightful comedies of mistaken identities, The Comedy of Errors. Yeah. And the final offering outside will be another one of William Shakespeare's romance plays. It's a rarely produced play that this, I believe, will be the 3rd time we've done here at the Utah Shakespeare Festival, and that is Pericles by William Shakespeare. Those that have seen the Book of Will, we're doing Pericles. I invite you to come see it. It's basically Shakespeare's The Odyssey. It is a rollicking romance, and it's not to be missed. The 3 shows in our Randall L. Jones will begin with the delightful Gilbert and Sullivan musical, The Pirates of Penzance. Very family friendly, very positive, and a big hit with festival audiences back in the day. And we're delightful to bring that particular play back to here at Utah Shakespeare Festival. That will be followed by Richard Bean's delightful adaptation of The Servant of Two Masters. It was a big hit on Broadway in 2012, starring James Corden. It's called One Man, Two Governors. A rollicking farce, lots of comedy, lots of mistaken identity, and it's sort of set in the 1960s. Band on stage, should be a real treat for everybody. The final piece in our Randall L. Jones is a new play by George Brandt called Into the Breaches. Into the Breaches is about a theater company in 1941 where the men of the theater company have all been sent off to war. And the spouse of the man who owns the theater decides we can produce our own production here at the Oberon Theater in England. And they decide to produce an all-female production of Henry V. Yes, it's a delightful comedy that is really about the spirit of collaboration and people coming together in the heart of adversity to celebrate this work. So that is the final play in the Randall L. Jones. And the final offering in our season will kick later in the months in the Eileen and Alan Ains studio. It's one of our plays that we premiered last season through Words Cubed. It is Mike Reiss, who is a very famous writer from The Simpsons, and Nick Newland, their play Shakespeare's Worst. It is very tongue-in-cheek. It's written by Mike Reiss. Those of you that know The Simpsons probably know what I'm talking about. It's a very lighthearted play, and I'm sure to be a treat for all of our patrons. So I invite you to come check out our season. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, love, laughter, romance, a dash of revenge. Tickets are on sale July 9th. You can go to www.bar.org to get your tickets now. And I invite you to continue on being here at the Utah Shakespeare Festival for that, our 49th season. Thank you. Or 59th. 59th. So many I forgot. Getting closer to 60, so that's pretty amazing. Our 59th season here at the Utah Shakespeare Festival. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patronage this week. It's been a wonderful week. I invite you to come back later this season to see Every Brilliant Thing in The Price, which will premiere in the upcoming weeks. Thank you for coming to the Utah Shakespeare Festival, and take care. Thanks so much.